Hi there, Rob here again, this time with number one of the Helix tips and hints. This one is meant for guitarists who typically come from a live situation playing pub bands, in cafe bands, in small venues, and they typically have one amplifier because they cost a lot. So they work mono because all the pedals will then go before the amplifier and the amplifier will be mono. In which case you do not need the stereo options in a Helix. It's just, why would you? So what you can do is you can split both the processors in two, and you do that in both cases. You do that by adding a block to, say, DSP0, the top one, and then dragging it down a bit. That way you get a split. Then you click on the split and you drag that split down too. At that moment the Helix will make two mono signal paths over DSP0. You do that over DSP1 as well. So now you have four different, completely different signal paths. They're all mono. You can max out your processing power, obviously, but you know how it goes. It just grays out the options you can't use. But what you can do is you can use four different amplifiers, for instance, which means that you can do a Vox for the Brian May sounds, a Marshall for, well, everybody uses Marshalls, a JC120 jazz rivet for the jazz, and another one. You can add your effects. You can add these effects to stump buttons, and they can be multiple because they will only be active when your snapshot is active for that signal chain. You basically assign one amplifier signal path per snapshot and you turn off the other three. So the result will be that you have only one patch, no more switching, with four snapshots. The snapshots will be completely different amps, different pedals, and because you can still assign all your pedals to the buttons in stomp mode, you can basically have a beautiful live setup that you're used to, of pedals going into an amp and being amplified going into the crowd. And when you change the snapshots, you obviously also change the buttons because some of them will not be there, some will be there. I will make one of these patches soon and I'll add it probably to this video. I'll make a very brief update and include this one in a Dropbox, and it'll also be in my next patch pack. It's very useful because I have learned that as opposed to me, I'm a sound chaser, I like to press buttons. Most guitarists just want to have a live setup where they stomp on buttons and it works. So that's what this is for. I'll see you soon with the next hint and tip. I'm already thinking about it. Good luck.